Hi and welcome to the Art of Tarot. My name is Stephanie and this is a reading for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Mars for December 2020. I work with Western astrology, I work with the tarot cards, and I use occasional other divination methods. And I do general readings, which means there is different topics coming up here. I totally look into love and relationship, but I want you to know that this is a channel that prioritizes you and not another person. So I'm trying to really get messages out that help you transform yourself, you to work on yourself, and therefore have better results in your love life and in your love relationship. If you're a cross watcher, of course you can find messages here. But I would advise you very strongly to take everything I say with a grain of salt, because you know it's really more about your perspective and how you perceive things than how the other person actually acts or is. So yes, let's start. I'm talking about the astrology in the beginning for a little bit. If you want a little deeper insight in the astrology, I do Sunday lives every Sunday where I go and go through all the signs, pull cards for all the signs. And that's when I talk also about the astrology a little bit more in depth for the upcoming week. But December is a strong month for astrology, especially for, I think for air signs, it's also going to feel interesting because we have the Saturn and Jupiter conjunction in Aquarius happening. That's a huge astrological event, and that's trining you, so you should very much benefit from that as a Libra. Also, we have eclipse season again, which is a big deal, obviously. So eclipse always brings things to the surface that need to go. Sometimes it's really a shaking, irritation, I would say, an irritation, and really forces us in a little bit of sometimes more intense sense to let things go and to start new beginnings. So it's really often switches in actual life, and we don't have them in earth signs this time, so maybe it's not that much reality based, like that you can see results, but it's more maybe in ideas, in thinking, and especially with the Sagittarius new moon on the 14th and the eclipse, it can be very much about thinking. So it's a lot about our consciousness. This whole month is a lot about our consciousness, higher thinking, higher ideas, how we can test them in reality, and how we can expand through that. It's very exciting. So Libra, what's going on for you? So we have a Nine of Cups in reverse. Okay, so you're starting this month probably a little bit with a feeling of unease, I want to say. Unease with the Nine of Cups. Maybe there is something not happening, or it wasn't happening the way you suspected with the Nine of Cups in reverse, or you just plain simple feel lonely and not, maybe you're single and you're like, this is the time of the year where I really don't enjoy being single. I mean, December. And just make sure that you are not indulging too much in whatever makes you feel a little more relaxed. You know, try to find a balance with the Nine of Cups in reverse. It can also be, I mean, with the eclipse in Gemini, that's benefiting you. For some reason, what comes in for me is that there might be really a big chance of detoxifying emotions that are not, you don't want to feel anymore, or you don't want to have in your system anymore, or the manifestations in your system of negative emotions. So there is a detox element here as well with the Nine of Cups in reverse for me. Okay, something's flying. That's always a crazy sign. Okay, this is a, what is it? I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, okay, it's a king of swords. Huh. Well, I'm gonna let, because it's my setup, it kind of doesn't allow me to get that card right now. But it's a king of swords, and that's you. That's air sign, and it's upright, and it looks at me, and I think I touched something with the detoxifying thing, because it also told, it's a confirmation for me as well when I see something right as it is. So yeah, maybe there's really a big chance for you to detox old emotions or things in your body. Really, maybe it's probably a good time of the month to do a little bit of fasting or detoxing when it comes to alcohol and stuff, so your body can just get rid of baggage that you don't need anymore. Because change is actually here. Change is here. Right in the middle of the spread and right in the middle of the month, we have a Two of Pentacles. It might feel, the Two of Pentacles might feel a little shaky, you know, because sometimes when you're stepping into a new reality, and it is a reality, it is the coins. So coins really speak of the earth element. When you step into a new reality, we have to figure out how stuff works still. We don't know that situation. That's a new path. So we have to get used to how we do things. And that asks us to be flexible, but very much so also it's a long-lasting energy. I see this as a very positive thing. So you're actually stepping into a change of some sort. Oh, nice. Strength. I love it. So passion is big end of the month, end of the year. There you might even have to that happens to me all the time. It's a Freudian slip. You might have to deal with a Leo. Poor you. But Libras and Leos are actually pretty good together. But there might be a Leo coming in for you, or you are stepping into a little bit more of a committed path with a Leo. There is a lot of passion here. I think through committing to a path with the Two of Pentacles, even though it's shaky, a lot of life force and life energy all of a sudden is coming up. What you haven't, where you have felt unbalanced, emotionally a little unbalanced in the beginning of the week, I think this is going to balance out, and you're going to be able to really find the strength, find the power within you to move forward on that path. Looks very good. Also being able to control your passions, to control your more primal energies. So also being gentle with yourself and others. Four of Wands. Ooh, I love that, because I really wanted to pull another card. This is great. This is really great, because with that newfound passion, you're really stepping into an environment that much more suits you and your true self, where you can show yourself, where you can be yourself, where you can just be yourself. And that can very well be soulmate connection here with the Four of Wands. So taking a next step and opening up even more, and that with a lot of passion. I love that. That's cool. Okay, let's see how a love situation, let's look a little deeper into a love situation and how that would develop on this premise. So this is erotic cards. If you're not cool with that, then just know that this is coming up now. It's very tasteful. It's not gross. I mean, I don't know. It depends on, I guess, on the viewer. So, Four of Cups in reverse. Well, I'm not sure if I like to see that with a Libra. Knight of Wands, in reverse. Libra. Be very careful here that you don't misread a person. You might take on something right now that is not very has not a lot of stable ground to build on. Let's put it that way. Because the Knight of Wands in reverse can be a fire sign. I talked about Leo. You know, in and out, player energy. Let's just put it that way. Player energy. Be aware, be careful, end of the month. And I see with the Four of Cups, I'm always, it's such a bummer card, because especially for Libra, it might be taking something from a person that just because it's there, you know, and with that Nine of Cups energy in the beginning of the month, it could very well, you could be in that mind space that you're like, well, I just feel kind of lonely. Whatever, this is here right now. I'm just gonna take it. Even though if it's not the thing that I'm actually looking for. Five of Cups in reverse. It might stir up for both of you some old pains, but I don't see it's a big deal. With the Five of Cups, it can also be just a fun encounter. Actually, it can really be a one-night stand sort of situation, and if that's the case, then that's what it should be. You know, maybe there's not much more to this. And maybe it even helps you work yourself past an old pain. But just make sure this is very, very unstable, ungrounded energy here that shows, even though there's a Four of Cups, but it doesn't even Four of Wands, it doesn't even touch. Maybe you want to go through, you need that experience for change. That's even more, that kind of looks like it. If this looks very much like a fast sexual encounter that you need to kind of walk into a different direction and find your passion again, even. And because the Four of Wands isn't even touching that, it's so, and I don't know why I put it that way, but it's so close, but it's not touching that person. So your passion is also not really there, I think. It's there, but not really. Maybe you're really using this person. Sorry, Libra. I'm a Libra myself. I'm like, well, that happens sometimes. Even more like unconsciously or subconsciously. Well, this person maybe thinks you're the kind of, that's what's going on with Libra readings lately, because the Sunday seance reading was the same. It was complicated. This person might see you as some sort of soulmate, but you're like, nah, come on now. Come on now. But they might really see you as that. But they are also very blinded by their passions, in a way, I would say, with the they're not really in control of their more primitive energies, let's put it that way. And you are. So power games. No, it doesn't look like power games at all, actually. It's more like, I think you are working yourself out of some sort of last bits and detoxing last bits of some pain from the past, and it's like little things. It's not big. Just make sure that you're not inviting the same energy in again, so you have to work that and detox that again later, you know. It's because there is some toxic element to this in a way, definitely. And there's not really seeing eye to eye much. I think you see it very differently than the other person. Okay, this person, negotiation. Well, that's Jupiter in Libra. There is room for growth here, definitely. There is room for growth. Oh yeah, well, seriously, this card is impulsiveness. I have a feeling that you're really hooking up with a person and they're kind of, enamored with your awesomeness, Libra, and they're trying now to negotiate because they're like, but you're my soulmate, and you're like, I don't know, are you, am I, I'm not sure. So it feels like really by the end of the month you have yourself a little situation here, Libra, that you're gonna have to deal with. But you know, I don't see, there is a Five of Cups in reverse here, but I don't think it really has to do with the person. I don't think that this person is disappointing you, and if they are disappointing you, then not because they want to hurt you or they are assholes or anything. It's more like their weird immaturity about their sexuality or something. That could be the case. Yeah, just be careful that you're not taking something that you actually don't want, and then you have a situation you got yourself into, because as I said, I'm a Libra as well. That stuff happens. So yeah, I'm gonna pull you another a little postcard here. I'm going to title this video ONS. OMG ONS. Okay. Oh, that's a new one. That didn't come out in a long time. Paul Signac. I hope I do pronounce it right. Antibes Ditürme, the towers. I love this painting. I saw it in real life. It's like this technique is so interesting. I feel like you should just take a breather and a little bit of a vacation, and maybe it's even vacation mode. Maybe you're going on a vacation and there's a situation evolving. But you know, all in all, I think for you this month is about really finding that relaxed and laid back and romantic energy, but also within yourself. I feel like there is this dreamy romantic thing with a connection, but at the same time you've been through too much with the Five of Cups that you don't see the red flags. Let's put it that way. Speaking of red flags here, you know. So interesting. This is a cliffhanger, you guys. I can't wait what's happening in January. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great December and happy holidays. And thank you so much for being here. Please like, subscribe, comment. I'm trying to reach more gain more reach in the English-speaking side of YouTube, because I started this channel as a bilingual channel, and now I'm splitting it up because I think this bilingual thing is really messing with the algorithm, and I hope that you can help me spread these videos by liking, subscribing and commenting, and I hope I had some messages for you that are helpful. Thank you for being here, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.